Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to another video. By the title, you guys can tell this is going to be a how to help you cope during quarantine. Cope is a very strange word. I thought I would make a video showing you guys some things, give you ideas, give you inspiration on things that you can do to keep yourself busy, entertained, motivated, inspired during quarantine. I've been in quarantine for about, I think, over a month now. It's been okay. I had a pretty strong start, I'm not gonna lie, and more so recently, it's been slowing down and it's hitting me that I haven't left the house, I haven't socialized in a while. The days are starting to blend together. It does even feel like a Wednesday when I'm filming this, and every day, even when I am up doing things around the house, it just feels like the same routine every day, and I feel like I'm living in this really repetitive simulation and it's just like glitching. When I had this idea, it was because I was going through kind of like, I don't want to say a funk, but like it's pretty much a funk, where I was just like having a really down, sad day, and I was finding it really hard to like get out of bed and just feel motivated to do anything at all. These are just things that I like to turn to that, you know, get me out of my funk, get me out of bed. It just kind of gets my mind off of whatever is driving me insane or making me sad, and I'm just gonna read them off and explain to you. I don't know how maybe this can help. So number one, I put read books. This one I feel like is a very given thing. I don't know how many of us actually read books nowadays. Raise your hand if you haven't picked up a book since like 7th grade. I've made it a point during this quarantine to actually read more and like read books, not like read on my phone, because I do read books like on my phone, but it's still like being on your phone just can feel like such a chore. I've been reading recently 50 Shades of Grey. I have a lot of self-help books that I've been reading through. It is a fun activity to do to get your mind off of whatever is going on. It's nice to step away from a phone or a screen of some sort, and it makes the time fly by so fast, unbelievably. Like I'll be reading and before I know it, it's like an hour has gone by and I'm like so into my book I don't want to stop. And then also to go along with books, I have a couple of these like activity books that are super fun to do. So I have like a 2000 questions where you just sit and like answer questions about yourself, and then I have like this burn journal. These are just fun. I guess they help pass time as well, but then also it's like really self-reflecting. I love anything that has to do with self-reflection. Those can definitely be fun as well, but reading books, self-help books, activity books, any sort of book. Number two, I have draw and coloring. Another activity that just gets your mind off of whatever, you know, is going on. You're not looking at a screen. You can get really creative with it. I like to look up pictures on Pinterest and try to recreate those. So right now I'm working on like this butterfly picture that it's taken me a while, but it's something just to pick up and you can like start, work on it a little bit, put it down, pick it up again later. Art is definitely a project and you can drag it out as long as you want. So if you have something like a big piece you want to work on throughout quarantine, that's a great idea. I have like these really cool like fine line markers. Fine line hairstyles, go stream. These are super awesome for like outlining that I got off of Amazon. So I'll have all the art stuff that I use linked down below, as well as like the books and anything else I mentioned in this video that I can link. It'll all be in the description box. Number three I have on my list is to take a bath. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I used to be like the biggest anti-bath person, but more so recently I've been finding myself taking baths because you can actually make it somewhat enjoyable. What I like to do is put some Epsom salt or some bath salts in there. You could do bubbles. I don't personally like bubbles. Maybe even do a little face mask action. I like to prop up my laptop on top of the toilet seat cover. I'll put on a movie or a TV show that I'm watching and I'll pour myself a glass of wine and just sit there and watch my show and drink my wine, and it is so good. Like it just took the level of experiencing baths from 0 to 100. Maybe this is like an adult thing that I'm like growing up, I don't know. Number four on my list is to take walks. Especially during quarantine with us not being able to leave the house, taking walks around my neighborhood or even to like a park close to my neighborhood is like the closest thing I ever get to seeing the outside. I've been taking my dog on walks a lot recently, which she never ever gets taken out on walks because I'm normally never home, so I've been taking advantage of this. I'll just take a couple laps around my neighborhood or I'll go to the park and sit there for a little bit. I've been taking walks to my park and bringing a book or my laptop and sitting over there and doing work. It has honestly changed the game. I think it's exactly what I needed to switch up my routine because I'm in my room all day long. Like I film in my room, I edit in my room, I watch TV in my room, like I'm doing my makeup in my room. It gets me out of the house for a little bit. I'm getting work done at the same time. Walking is good for exercise anyways, and also I like to just put in some AirPods, listen to a book, listen to some music, and just walk until I'm tired, until I just feel like I have to come home. Next up, number five is to binge your favorite TV show or movies. I think this this is like the only thing I have on here that has to do with staring at a screen. So yeah, we have so much free time on our hands, we can't go anywhere. So I have been binging so many movies and TV shows back to back, it's insane. Just about finished Outer Banks. I was about to start rewatching Vampire Diaries, but then I decided not to because I know what that show does to me. But most importantly, I've been watching so many movies. Like, I'm not even kidding, like one movie a night you will catch me watching something. I discovered this website from TikTok. It's called myflixer.com. I don't know how long it's gonna be around because I feel like something of this sort is just not legal. It seems too good to be true, but it's been working. They have all the movies, all the TV shows. The majority of them are in HD, so it's not like bootleg quality. If you watch it from a desktop or a laptop, you can actually cast it to your Chromecast. That's what I've been doing. I will put on a movie on my laptop, cast it to the TV, and set. Me pretending like I haven't seen all the Twilight movies like 10 times growing up. It's fine. So yeah, I don't know, binge your favorite TV show, why not? Who cares if you've seen it 10,000 times? What's one more gonna do? Number 6 is practicing makeup looks. This is something I normally turn to when I absolutely have nothing else to do, but I have a Pinterest folder. You guys can follow me on Pinterest, it'll be linked down below. It's called my artsy fartsy folder, and I have tons and tons of just super crazy out there makeup looks that you obviously wouldn't really wear out in public, but I always save them thinking like, oh, one day when I have free time, I'm just gonna sit and try to do these. And it's just something, again, to pass the time. It gets you away from technology, you know, you're just in the zone, put some music on, put a movie on. All of us girls can really just use this time to perfect our makeup routines and just our skincare, and we're gonna be coming out of quarantine new women. Number 7, I put cleaning your space. I know cleaning is not the most thrilling and exciting thing on this list, but it is very important. This is like the number one thing that I do first when I'm feeling some type of way is get up, I'll clean my room. I don't think people realize how much your environment can affect your mood. By cleaning it and making it like super fresh and clean, it can honestly change your mood in a second. Put on some music, I don't know, blast One Direction for all I care. Maybe make every Sunday like a cleaning day, so you start Monday fresh with a clean space, and I'm telling you, you'll see a change in your routine and your mood when you wake up. Next up, number 8 is start a project. During quarantine, I have started one too many projects. I first started off with redoing my room, so if you guys are subscribed to my vlog channel, I have it linked down below if you aren't. I got paint, I painted my room, I moved all my furniture around. This has probably been my favorite setup that I've done in this room. I've been in this room 15 years and never once have I had my bed on this side of the wall, and to think that that changed everything is insane. And then after this, I started the bathroom, which is still a work in progress, but I started painting the bathroom, I started ordering all these decorations for it. Just anything, honestly, to make you look forward to something. Another project that I really want to work on is making a vision board. I've been wanting to do this for so long, but I think during quarantine it's like the perfect opportunity. I've seen a ton of like ways to do this on Pinterest, so I'm sure you can go look it up on there, but you just print out a whole bunch of pictures, paste them on a collage, put it on your wall, good to go. I'm a very hands-on person, so like in order for me to like get lost in something, I need to be like doing something with my hands. Those are some projects maybe you guys can do. Redo your bathroom, maybe even clean out your bathroom, organize it, maybe even clean out the garage. I don't know. Number 9 is learn something new. I'm sure we all have like a hobby or something that when we're super busy, we always think, man, I wish I had more time to like sit down and do this. For me, that's playing the ukulele. Some ideas for you guys could be maybe learning a new language, learning an instrument if you have one lying around the house, maybe practice your cursive. That's something I really wanted to do. It's kind of random. My best friend just ordered roller skates, so she's learning how to roller skate. I think it could be really fun, and you can kind of expand and discover maybe a new hobby of yours that you didn't discover before going into quarantine, or maybe you can discover a new talent. And then the last thing I have on my list, number 10, is to journal. This is kind of lame. Even if you don't love self-reflection, I think it's just very therapeutic and it's healthy because you're putting your thoughts on paper. It helps, I guess, keep your mind clear. For me, journaling has a lot of benefits because I am constantly overthinking. I'm always a mess in my mind. Rather than keeping everything in and keeping it in your mind, journaling is just something that helps me get by. And especially if once I'm feeling upset or sad about something that I know is not a big deal, but in the moment it feels like my world is ending, I'll just journal it out. And it's so fun too to like go back and read old journal entries. Like the other day I was just reading them from like the beginning of last year, of 2019, when I was going through so much drama. It's insane. It's over, it's in the past, but I'm glad I journaled it because now I have that forever to look back on. Or if you're not good at journaling and writing, even just talking to yourself. The amount of times that I have set up my camera and have filmed hour-long clips of me just talking about what's going on in my life. It's just for me to like get what I need to say off my chest, and then I delete it and then I move on. Speak your mind, write it down, tell a friend, anything you have to say. Don't ever think it's not important. That's my best advice. Don't belittle yourself into thinking that you're just crazy and that you're weird, because you're not, and you're not alone. Wow, that just got really sentimental real quick. So that includes everything that I recommend on my list of things to do during quarantine that can help you get by a little easier. If you guys do any of this already, then go ahead and let me know in the comments down below, or if you think of something else that I didn't already list that you think can help someone else, please put it in the comments. I hope you guys are doing well during quarantine. This is like a very scary time because it's very unknown. We don't know when we're gonna be able to go back to our normal lives, but just remember to take it day by day. Be thankful for what you have, be grateful for what you have. If you guys made it to the end of this video, make sure to subscribe if you aren't, and if you want to check out my vlogs, I will have my vlog channel linked down below. I've been vlogging way more than I've ever vlogged in the past like 2 years because it's all I can do. I love you guys all so much, and I will see you guys all next week with my new video. Bye!